Alan Pickett, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Give it up for Max, your host, holding it down. Yeah. All right. It's good to be here. I'm coming here from New Jersey tonight. I apologize. I'm glad you're excited. I'm not. That's why I'm here. But it's good. I know, Jersey. Forget about it. Why do you think I'm here? No, that's not really my impression of New Jersey, by the way. That's my impression of everybody else's impression of New Jersey. Yeah, that's all we do. We just grab our balls and sound dumb. That's us. That's our set. No, I live in South Jersey, which is good because in North Jersey, those impressions are totally accurate. But from South Jersey, I'm right across from Philadelphia, so I go to Philly a lot. And you may notice a pattern here. In New Jersey, our absolute favorite pastime is getting the fuck out. We love doing it. It's our favorite thing to do. It's the number one thing we think about all day. That's our state, just people walking around all day. How far am I from a fucking bridge right now? Where's the nearest bridge? It can be any bridge. If it leads to another state, I will cross it. And if it doesn't, I will jump off. Either will do. I just need out. So I go to Philly a lot. I spend a lot of time there. It can be awkward, though, because people from Philly hate New Jersey. They hate us. And yeah, so does everybody else, but they do it different. Oh my God, they hate us so much. And it's weird, really, because actually people in South Jersey, we root for all their sports teams. We can't even bond over that, though. People from Philly will be like, go Phils. We're like, yeah, go Phils. Go fuck yourself, with a PH. That's what they do. I noticed this about Philly. People in Philly love to tell you to go fuck yourself and then check for your approval in the matter. It's weird. Fuck you. How's that? Like, eat shit. Capiche? Like, are you telling me to fuck off or trying to sell me on it? This is not an appealing proposal at all. How about you go eat shit? How about you work on your negotiation skills? This is not sold. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm happy to be here. No, I am. You guys are a good crowd. You're fun. I appreciate you coming out. You didn't have to. I don't know if you knew that. No, really, it is impressive that you came. Because really, if you think about it, right, the vast majority of people in the entire world didn't come here, right? No, pretty sure like 99 point a lot of %. Not here, but that's fair. Nobody really wants to go to things. You don't want to go to things. I don't want to go to things. I didn't want to go to this, honestly. But I'm kidding. It's just nothing personal. This is just a thing, and I don't like those. But I just wish people would be honest. That's all. Just be honest. I'm sick of the excuses. They get dumber and dumber. Hey, I got a comedy gig on Saturday. You want to come? Ooh, I'm so sorry about I'd love to, but I got to go to my aunt's dog's bat mitzvah. I'm so sorry. Where'd you even get that excuse? Mad Libs? Like, yeah, I need a relative, a pet, and an event with a lot of Jews. Go! Besides the Holocaust, Jesus Christ, I can't take you anywhere, Kyle. And then what do they say? But let me know about the next one. Oh, I will. I do let them know about the next one. I know they're not going to come. It's just fun to watch them squirm. Yeah, remember that show you couldn't come to? Said let you know about the next one? Well, next one, I'm sorry, the dog had puppies. I got to go to the bris. It's just time. I didn't even tell you what night it is. What the fuck's wrong with you? You ain't even Jewish? No, just the dog. Fuck out of here. That's the best part is those are the same people who hear I'm a comedian and go, "Oh, you're a comedian? Tell me a joke." Yeah, those people. Tell me a joke, funny man. They always just want me to perform for them on the spot. It really makes me wish I was a porn star. Yeah. Hey, you want me to perform? You want me to perform? Okay, suck my dick. Ready? When you are. What? This is how we get shit started in the biz. What do you expect? Don't worry, you don't have to do all the work. I'll hold the back of your head and thrust. I will put on a fucking show for you. That's what we're doing. People are always asking me if I'm Jewish. And I am, but it's a rude fucking question. All right? Well, because asking someone if they're Jewish is really just like asking a woman if she's pregnant. Because there's nothing wrong with being Jewish or with being pregnant. But there's also no flattering reason for someone to think you're either one. Big tummy, big schnoz. It's one or the other. But at least when someone asks a woman if she's pregnant, it's always in a really friendly, admiring tone, right? Oh, are you pregnant? Like she just rescued the baby from a house fire and put her in her tummy. Like that's not the best subject for... Okay. Fire. Improv. All right. But we don't get that. No one's ever asked me if I'm Jewish sounding impressed or intrigued. I tell you right now. I've never had a woman come up to me like, hey, are you Jewish? No. They never ask like that. They ask like they're trying to solve a murder. Are you Jewish? It's not nice. I don't know. Why were you on the fifth night of Hanukkah? I don't know. I'm glad you guys like that. I should just spend the rest of my set talking like an old-timey detective. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm a Jew. You got me. And I'm not ashamed, but it's insulting because Jews have no positive stereotypes. Even the most flattering one is always followed by an insult, right? Yeah, you know, those Jews, they all have a lot of money, and they're always so stingy with it. That's not fair. You're never going to hear, say, you know, every black dude has a huge dick, and they all use them to control the media. Like, you know. Yeah, so that joke is dedicated to the memory of Kanye West's career. Rest in peace. Yeah, here's mine. So, I don't know if you guys could surmise this, but I'm not a fan. Can you blame me, though? I mean, all this guy ever does is use his immense influence, power, and wealth to just keep other people down and push his own toxic, selfish, evil, greedy agenda. I mean, what a fucking Jew. Am I right, this guy? I'm right. I'm glad you guys laughed at that. It's cathartic. Thank you. Another thing about me, I'm straight edge. Just in case you thought I wasn't cool. All right, this guy, that's not the normal response. But thank you. We should be friends. Maybe. Anyway, I wasn't always straight edge, though. I used to drink a lot. But I only drank because I thought it would help me meet women. But then I finally realized, what kind of women am I trying to impress just by the fact that I drink? I'm trying to impress high school girls? But I'm not, for the record. But, this is we're recording here. And even if we weren't, there are cell phones. I'm not trying to impress high school girls. I'm 33 years old. That ship sailed months ago. Trust me. You should have gotten out your cell phones. I don't get why it's so cool to drink, honestly. I think a lot of it comes from music, you know, because all the music we listen to is about reckless behavior and bad decisions. All the lyrics, we got no class, no taste, no shirt, shit-faced. That's cool. That's badass. You almost wouldn't know it's coming from Nickelback, right? Yeah, but it was. Or Jay-Z, middle finger to the law, gripping my balls. That's what he did. He gripped them. I don't make the rules. I skipped a word there, by the way. I think it was the right call. But no, it's cool. It's about rebelling. It's about breaking the law, breaking the rule. By the way, that one's totally reasonable, though. Fuck the police. Hey, cab. All right? Yeah. All right. Or how many times you walk in a club, everybody's dancing around. Shots, 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 shots. Everybody. That's 6 shots in like 3 seconds. That's a lot. It's dangerous, but it's cool. Right? But that's fair. No one wants to rock out to stability. You know, you're never going to walk into a club, everybody's jamming out, school, 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 get a real job! It's not going to happen. Never. Nobody wants to hear that shit. I got money in the bank. I'm investing it wisely. Got a great deal on my house because houses are pricey. I'm financing my car and it's building my credit. I pay it early every month. Auto draft from my debit. Somebody give me a fucking shot right now. I can't. Even me. I mentioned I'm 33. Actually, I'm 33 and 11 months, which means I might as well be dead. So I got a birthday coming up. I'm turning 34. You know what they say, when you turn 34, no one gives a shit. Exactly. The old saying. I love how I pointed the mic at you as if it has sound coming, amplification. But it's okay. I hope I get better presents this year than I got last year. Last year I got lottery tickets as a gift. Anybody else here have shitty friends? Yeah. Worst gift ever. Happy birthday. Here's some false hope. Yeah. Here's a gift that's probably worth nothing. But if you're lucky, it's worth the money I spent on it. And if you're really lucky, it's worth $3. But here's what you do. If you ever get lottery tickets as a gift, here's what you do. Well, besides reassess who you keep in your life, but also take them, accept them graciously, take them home, and then the next day, whether you win or lose, go back to the person who got them for you and say, thank you so much for the lottery tickets. I won $1 million off one of them. And then that person will go kill themselves, as they should. right, look, I'm glad you like that one so much, I think. I'm not salty about a gift I got a year ago, all right? Time has passed. I'm over it. Hopefully my parents will get me something better this year. Huh? Fingers crossed. Oh, I do need better friends. I should rephrase that. I do need friends. It's gotten bad. Nobody cares. I can imagine, like, if I died tonight, I can just imagine the reaction tomorrow. Hey, did you hear Alan died? Alan died? Really? I'm so hungry. For burger. I guess that's what happens when you skip breakfast, huh? Such a shame. I've been single for a while. It's okay, though. I know it's hard, whether you're single or in a relationship, right? Because the grass is always greener, right? When you're single, you're like, oh, man, I really wish I were in a relationship right now. Then when you're in a committed relationship, you're like, oh, man, I really wish I were dead right now. Are you guys dating? I hope not. After that kind of laugh, I don't. No, it has been hard though trying to get out there and date and meet women. So I've actually been using dating apps ever since they were invented. Yeah, no shame in the game. I use them all: Tinder, Bumble, Black People Meet. Fair enough. Well, I'm obviously not black, but I'm willing to convert, so it's okay. I'm glad you guys like those jokes. You know who really loves those jokes? My girlfriend. Yeah, my Latina girlfriend. She loves them. Those jokes, they really are all 100% girlfriend approved. Because here's what happened. When we first started dating, she saw my act. She went, you still do jokes about being single? And I was like, yeah, why? Do you want me to do jokes about you? She was like, nah, you're good. Dumb. No. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I said, I'm so glad we had this conversation. This is going to make a great bit. Yeah, that's how it starts. I do love my girlfriend a lot, though. We have fun together. She does do a lot of things that annoy me. She doesn't do it on purpose, though. She's not like an annoying person. She does it totally on purpose, to me, actually. But no, she does. She asks me a lot of like hypothetical questions, but it's not the normal, like, would you still love me if I was a paperclip? It's not like that. It's like, no, that's hack. That's hack. She's not a hypothetical question hack. She does like, what would you do if I did this horrible thing to your body, mind, and or soul? That's what she wants to know. I was sitting in the bathroom recently, and she's knocking on the door. She's like, babe, I'm like, what? She's like, what would you do if I just came in right now and peed in your sink? I'm like, babe, you remember that question you asked me earlier about why I always lock the door when I'm in here? That's why. No, I've learned a lot, though, from this relationship. Some things I feel like I should have learned by now, honestly. Like one thing, and guys, listen up if you don't. I think we should all keep in mind that we should absolutely never call a woman the C word. Because we should all know by now that there's nothing that infuriates a woman more than being called crazy. Yeah. Oh, no. Honestly, I actually believe most women aren't crazy until you call them crazy. That's when it comes out. You can be having a normal argument, everything. Yeah, she'll be like, you're an asshole. You'll be like, you're crazy. I'm sorry. What did you call me? And then you see the look in her eyes, you realize what you've done, you start backtracking. Anything to make it just a little less bad. Like, I called you lazy. Yeah, you're lazy. Do more dishes and shit. Oh. Just for a second. I thought you called me crazy. Nope. Why would I call you that? Well, I don't know, but I'm glad you didn't, because for a second I thought I was going to have to throw you in a wood chipper and use your remains as fertilizer. Well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't call you that then, huh? Wow, you would really do all that? I guess you're not as lazy as I thought. I stand corrected. We have fun. Oh, man. Thanks. Oh man, I love sex. Oh, you too? Good, you'll get this. Yeah, I do. I love sex. I even have it every once in a while. A few months, it's good. When I'm not calling my girlfriend the wrong things, it's great. It's a good motivation. I do. I also love all the different names we have for sex, right? There's so many hot, sexy terms we use. You know, fucking, getting it on, doing the nasty, tapping that ass, right? Yeah. Yeah, hot, sexy terms, except for when I say them. I know. But there are also some not-so-sexy terms to describe sex, all right? Intercourse, copulation, relations. I hate that one. Relations? Are we fucking or at a UN meeting? Now, granted, you can't spell ambassador without that ass. That is true. Then, I think the worst word, though, we can probably all agree, coitus. Right? Oh. Right? It doesn't even sound like it should be a technical term for sex, right? Like I mentioned, I'm Jewish, but if somebody told me coitus was their Hebrew name, I'd probably believe them. It's that bad. Oh, man. I do love sex. I also love sex shops. Those are fun. In Philly, we have one on South Street called Condom Kingdom, but it gets a little out of. Sometimes it's hard to find what you're looking for because they got so many varieties and even lots of flavors of condoms. Like, am I at a condom store or Baskin Robbins? I don't know. No, but when I go to Condom Kingdom, I get the basic kind of condom, the Trojan lubricated, gentle warming sensation, ultra-thin rib for his and her pleasure with spermicide, reservoir tip, and built-in jetpack, parachute, and emergency first aid kit. Basic. Another weird one I like. Y'all ever been to Spencer's Gifts? That's a good. The last time I went to Spencer's Gifts, I did get a little freaked out because I was in there and I was looking at the blow-up dolls. Yeah. No, I saw this guy walked in, and here's the thing. They didn't just have blow-up dolls. They also had blow-up farm animals. Yeah. Yeah, no, have you been to Spencer's? You shouldn't be surprised. They had a blow-up chicken, a blow-up cow, a blow-up goat. And then this guy walked in there with a cart. And he threw in the blow-up chicken, he threw in the blow-up cow, he threw in the blow-up goat. He walked up to the counter, and he bought them, and walked out without an ounce of shame and walked right into Build-A-Bear. Now, I was like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? How fucked up is he? He can't even score real farm animals? For Christ's sake. I can score real farm. What? I feel like you guys might be judging me a bit. So this is probably a good time to tell you I'm a huge wrestling fan. Yeah. Oh, that helps. Yeah, okay. No, it is a crapshoot telling people you're a wrestling fan, right? Because some people will be like, cool, I watch it too. Or some people will go, woo, because they have a championship belt on their shoulder everywhere they go. And that is the best reaction. But some people look at you like you just admitted you still believe in the tooth fairy. Kind of like the rest of the room is looking at me. Which I do, by the way. I do believe in the Tooth Fairy. It's a great movie starring The Rock, and he's my favorite. So I'm all about it. These jokes are for Lloyd now. No, I got plenty of weird black grandparent ones, too. Don't worry. I got them for you. Oh, man. No, but people do get so judgmental. Wouldn't it become more socially acceptable to tell people you watch porn than to say you watch wrestling? You can tell anybody you watch porn. No one's going to be like, they're just faking it, right? Like, they're not going to say that. Even if they did, either way, I'd be like, well, yeah, it's choreographed on stage, but those people are really getting slammed. Have some respect. I don't know what you think this is. By the way, we know it's not real. All right, we know. You're the dumb one for not knowing we don't know. But just say, yeah. No, we know the Undertaker isn't really dead and Kane isn't his demented brother, just like Johnny Sins isn't really a masseuse and Kendra Lust isn't his horny stepmom. We know this, but we just enjoy it, and then we come. And that's it. That's what they do. That's what we do. Thanks, Lloyd. All right. A lot of people tell me I need Jesus, but fuck that. I ain't need no man. All right? All right, honestly, when it comes to religion, I believe that God is love. Because they're both not real. So, my girlfriend loves that one, yeah. All right, look, I know that joke brings up a bit of a sensitive issue. So let's talk about suicide. Might as well. I'm not going to lie. My life isn't perfect. Sometimes I do think about killing myself. But when I think about killing myself, I think about my family. And when I think about my family, I think I should kill them first. But I don't. They're still alive. My family has always been there for me, though. In fact, I'll never forget, when I was a young teenager, my mom gave me some advice about masturbation. Hear me out. It's not that. She told me every time I masturbate, my dead relatives are watching. Now, see, my mom told you that too. It's relatable. Now, that didn't make me afraid to masturbate, but it did make me afraid to die. So let me get this straight, Mom. That's all dead people do in the afterlife? Because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure after the second time watching my great-grandson jerk off, I'd be like, I need to get a fucking hobby. Why are we watching this? This is some bullshit. After the second time. Did you catch that? Just in case the joke wasn't creepy enough. Yeah. I talked a bit about suicide. I just like to segue that way to make you feel uncomfortable. But speaking of which, I used to be an emo kid. Well, if you don't know what an emo kid is, here's what it was. What we would do is every Friday night we would go to the mall and we would sit in the food court and we'd look sad. It was a good time. It really was. Yeah. But I remember as an emo kid, I listened to all the emo music, and one of my favorite bands as an emo kid was Simple Plan. I loved Simple Plan with their pop punk voices that sound like the voice you would use as a kid when you wanted to mock your parents. You know, the uppercase, lowercase voice from the SpongeBob memes. You know? They'd be like, do your homework. Do your homework. That was them. Spot on. I loved it. Simple Plan. They knew me so well. Do you ever feel like breaking down? Do you ever feel out of place? I thought you'd never ask. The best part is they still tour. And they still do all those same wonderful songs about teen angst, except now they're old as fuck. And it's not the same. I'm just a kid. No, you're not. You're fucking 80. They should just do all the same songs about teen angst. From when they were young, except with different lyrics for what their lives are like now. Like, I can just imagine them jamming on stage and be like, no, you don't know what it's like to be like me, to be old and have kids and a wife that you don't love. You would get a divorce, but then she'd get half your stuff. And you'd kill her, but you can't because your kids can't keep a secret. No, you don't. You know how sometimes guys get mad when women don't want to fuck them? Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about this. It's crazy. I know. I couldn't believe it either. I think that's so hypocritical because I wouldn't fuck me either. You laugh, Lloyd. I think that's pretty reasonable. But I appreciate it. I feel like we're connecting. It's nothing personal, though. I've just never walked by a mirror and been like, I'd hit that. Well, hey there. Are you Jewish? Like, it doesn't. You guys have been a lot of fun. Before I head out, I do want to tell you guys genuinely why I'm here. I'm sure we got a lot of 90s kids in the audience. When I was younger, I used to watch a show called Blue's Clues. It was one of my favorite shows, and I found it really deeply inspirational. Like, you remember the host Steve? He would sing these songs, and I still remember this one song, how it would end. And if you remember it, Lloyd, feel free to sing along, because I know you will, if anyone. Oh, no, I remember how he would go, because when we use our minds, take a step at a time, we can do anything that we want to do. You mouthed it. That's enough. All right, good. But when I heard that really spoke to me. We can do anything that we want to do. And when I heard that, I turned to my mom, and I said, Mom, you know what I want to do? I want to be a stand-up comedian. And I'll never forget, my mom said to me, Alan, I don't think you should watch Blue's Clues anymore. Why not? Because you're 26. Maybe a little less Nick Jr., maybe a little more get a job. I'm just saying. But Steve was right. And here I am. doing exactly what I wanted to do with all of you. And from the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful because no matter what's going on in the world, I had such a great time with you guys tonight. And so I'd like to dedicate this set to Steve from Blue's Clues for always encouraging me to follow my dreams. And I'd also like to dedicate this set to my parents who are here tonight. Mom, Dad, I want to thank you so much for consistently supporting me by night in and night out, allowing me to tell horrible, horrible lies about you to strangers. I love you, Mom and Dad. And I love all of you. Thank you so much. This has been amazing. I'm Alan Pickett. Follow me on Instagram at Alan Pickett Comedy. Thank you, everybody. Good night.
Alan Pickett, everybody. That was great.